Okay, so today's opener, we have 6 problems solving one-step equations using fractions, which is what your quiz is going to be over today. The main things that you need to remember to show on your quiz is that you're circling your variable. So you're showing that you're circling your variable because that's what we want to get by itself. You're drawing your line of equality. So that's going to be your first point. The second point that you'll get on your quiz is showing me how you get that variable by itself. So how am I going to get this variable by itself, Beyonce? Okay, so if we...
Is it addition?
Yeah, it's addition.
Oh.
So it's what?
Oh, 2/3?
Yeah, so we're going to add 2/3. I'm going to show that on both sides. So the purple part here is going to be your second point. So then the third point will be your answer. So in your calculators, when you take 5/6 plus 2/3, it's going to give you the answer. I'm going to work it out longhand real fast. So what's my common multiple or my common denominator for 6 and 3? 18. You could use 18. 6 times what is 18? So you don't have to show what I am in the green. That's just extra work. What's 6 times what to 18? Okay, then 5 times 3? 3 times what gets me to 18? So then I take what times what to get my new numerator? Good, and you get... Do I need to say it by you? And then you get what? So what's 2 times 6? 12. All right, now that I have common denominators, I can go ahead and add my numerators together. So what's 15 plus 12? 15 plus 12 is what? 27. Over 18. Can that be reduced?
Yes.
Yes. What is it both divisible by?
3.
Even 9. Yeah, you can do by 3, but you're going to have to do it again by 3. So let's just do it by 9 right off the bat here. What's 27 divided by 9?
3.
18 divided by 9?
2.
So that's your final answer. So this point for you guys, or this question for you guys would be worth 3 points. So your first point, circle, line, box your answer. There's point 1. Point 2 is the purple, the inverse operation. Then point 3 is having your answer correct. Okay? Let's take a look at the next one here. So I have 4/7 equals 2/3 x. Kelsey, 2/3 x. What does that mean to do? So to get it by itself, I do the opposite, which is... So I'm going to divide each side by 2/3. Now this is important. Don't put it out here like this. That'll get you a wrong answer. You have to make sure that you're putting it right underneath 2/3. The reason for that is you're taking 4/7 divided by 2/3. Not the other way around. You're not taking 2/3 divided by 4/7. That 4/7 is your first number. Okay? So I'm going to drop down here. It's division, so I'm going to keep. You do not have to show the work that I'm going to show here in the red. So you're going to keep, flip, that's right, and change. Can I reduce or simplify anything here? What is it, Darius? Okay, they go down to, what are they both divisible by?
1 and 2. Well, 2 is fine.
They're divisible, both divisible by 2. I understood what you're saying. Can I simplify any other numerator with any other denominator? No. So then I multiply my numerators together and get
6.
over 7. So your final answer here is going to be x equals 6 over 7. So this one is going to be worth 3 points as well. Remember, if you are trying to go for some extra credit, though, you can shoot for extra credit and show some of your work like this, but if you're content not getting extra credit, then keep doing it how we have been. Any questions on the first two?
I got 8 on 12, over 21.
Yeah.
What's-
I got
What did you take in your calculator?
Cause I keep flipped and changed it.
Then you multiplied, right?
Yeah.
So what did you flip?
Oh damn.
Okay, I don't think you flipped. Did you? Nope. All right.
Oh, you got it.
Oh. Gregson? The next two. So this is the one that you guys seem to have most questions on. This one and the other page. So this is just a one-step equation here. It's not a fraction. It's just showing you that the operation is division. So the opposite of division is what, you guys? Multiplication. So I'm going to multiply each side by 6. But this is where we're going to run into a problem here. I can't take 2/3 times 6. What do I need to change that 6 into?
Oh, 1 over 6.
Not 1 over 6.
6 over 1.
6 over 1. So I need to change that whole number to a fraction. Once I've done that, I can go ahead and multiply it out. Now, those of you that use a calculator, all you would have to do is take 2/3 times 6. You're going to get the same answer I'm going to by multiplying out the long way. I reduce at the beginning. So if I'm reducing at the beginning, you don't have to show this work in the green here. What am I able to reduce? What numerator with what denominator? What am I able to reduce here? And 3. What are they both divisible by?
2 and 3.
3?
So they're both divisible by what? What number?
3.
3. 3 divided by 3 is? 6 divided by 3 is? 2. Now, when I multiply my numerators together, I get 4. My denominators together, I get 1. Now, I want it in simplest form. So if I want it in simplest form, am I going to keep that 1 underneath that 4 there? No, I'm just going to leave it as a 4. How am I going to get the z by itself here, Deontay?
For the negative 1 over 4.
Okay.
And then mark it off, and then do your other row, put on the other side, and then bring the z down. Alright.
Okay, stop there because you're just going to get the answer. I don't want the answer. So what I'm going to do in the pink here, you do not have to show. What's my common denominator for 3 and 4? 12. 3 times what gets me to 12? So then 8 times 4 is?
Like 24, 28, something like that.
Nope.
It's 21.
8 times 4.
32.
32. There you go. 4 times what gets me to 12? 3. So 1 times 3 is? Okay, so now I have my new fractions here. I have 32 over 12. What's the operation that I'm doing? Subtraction. So my numerator is 32 minus 3 equals?
29.
And then what's my denominator?
12.
Is that, can I simplify that?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No, you can't. Good. That's your final answer. Did y'all get that? Wonderful. Okay, let's look at the last two. Isaiah, how do I get the u by itself here?
You divide it by 4.
Correct. Okay, so if I take 18 and divide it by 4, I'm going to get a decimal. I don't want a decimal. I want it left as a fraction. So what do I do with 18 over 4 if I want to leave it as a fraction, Isaiah?
Don't you take the decimal and then just do it 4 over 5?
No. That was a good guess. Anybody help me out here? Raise your hand if you know what I would do. 18 over 4. I don't want a decimal answer. I want it as a fraction. So what will I do, Darius?
Keep it the same.
I will, but fractions, I always have to do something.
simplify.
Yeah, I'm going to have to simplify it. So I look and see 18 and 4 are both divisible by what number?
9. Well, no.
2. Okay? So 18 divided by 2 equals 9. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Can I reduce that any further? Nah. So my answer is going to be u equals 9 over 2.
The problems that we're doing now ain't gonna be on the quiz.
Yes. I said that at the very beginning.
So these problems we doing there.
It could be very similar to what we do in the quiz. Anytime I give you guys an opener, it always resembles what's going to be on the quiz. Especially the opener on Friday, the day of the quiz, it's going to resemble what's on the quiz. Okay? Last problem here. Kelsey, how do I get the v by itself?
Minus would be
Okay? Oop. I show that that cancels. Then what do I do? On the right side, what do I bring down? Bring down my v, my equal signs. Now I have common denominators here, right? So they're both 8. So go ahead and subtract your numerators. Subtract your numerators for me.
You get 0. Oh.
What's my numerators? My top numbers there.
5
Yeah, so what's 5 minus 1?
4.
4. So then you're going to have, you don't have to have this purple when I'm writing because you guys' calculator simplified it for you. So you end up with 4 over 8. 4 over 8 can both be reduced. What are they both divisible by? 4. So what's 4 divided by 4? What's 4 divided by 4? 1. 8 divided by 4? 2. So your final answer is going to be v equals 1/2. So make sure, like you said, this work here you don't have to show, but make sure you show everything else. All right. Any questions?